Well, it looks like August is over, so that's another month checked off this year. I really don't know where 2017 is going. It's going by so fast. Tato, are you ready for some August favorites? Do you like my lipstick? I'm trying out a new red today. What do you think? I've been using a new body lotion. This is the H2O Plus Beauty Milk Body Butter. And I started using this because Eileen said that she really loves it. And if Eileen loves something, then it must be good. I am so married to my Fresh body lotion, so it's really hard to pull me away from those, and I've been loving this. I love that the scent is really light and fresh. And because recently I was out in the sun while I was on vacation in Mexico, I have a little bit of peeling happening on my shoulders because I didn't have a physical sunscreen with me and I got a little bit burned. So I've been having some dryness and peeling happening, and this has really been helping with that. I use this all over my body when I get out of the shower, and I can instantly feel that my skin is super hydrated, but I don't feel sticky or greasy. Another thing I've been using for hydration is the Erbaviva body oil. This is the Embrace scent, which is a jasmine and grapefruit blend. And if you watch my videos, then you know that I am like obsessed with jasmine. I just love that scent, and it's because I grew up with a jasmine plant outside of my bedroom window. So especially in the summer when it would bloom, the scent would just kind of waft into my bedroom and just be so lovely and wonderful. I use this a couple times a week, and I just slather it all over my body. And I use this when I really just want to pamper myself and get in some deep hydration. Before I go to bed at night, I've been using this Aesop Resurrection hand balm. This is a mandarin rind, rosemary leaf, and cedarwood atlas scent. So this scent I feel like is definitely not for everybody, but I love things that kind of smell like an apothecary or a little bit more natural, especially as I've gotten older. My scent taste has changed a little bit more, so I gravitate less towards like sweet, super fruity things and more so towards subtle, more natural, earthy, herby type scents. This is really calming to use at night. I just really love Aesop products. They're definitely pricey, but they last a long time and they're just such great quality, and the scents that they have are amazing. I'm actually almost out of this. I can't believe I've used so much so quickly, but it is the Boscia Tsubaki Swirl 2-part gel and cream deep hydration moisturizer. When you first open it up, you can see the swirl a little bit better, but it is a swirl of a gel moisturizer and a cream, and I love that combination because it's super hydrating, but it doesn't feel really heavy. It's not clogging my pores, and I've been loving this during the day and at night. It's just a really great moisturizer that I know I can count on. I've noticed that if I try to put makeup over the top of this, it clumps up a little bit. So I've been wearing this on days when I'm not wearing makeup, and I really love it. The clumping is not enough to get me to not use this because my skin just drinks it up. As a night treatment, I have been using the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Concentrate, and usually I'm not somebody that like uses the little scoop that comes with some products, but with this one, I have to say you need to use the scoop. This is like a jelly serum, and I've never used anything like this before. I use 1 scoop at night after I put on my serum, but before I put on my night cream or my sleeping mask. And I have found this to be so incredibly hydrating. Like my skin, when I put it on, it looks super glowy immediately. And then when I wake up the next morning, my skin just feels really plump and supple and so hydrated, but not greasy. And I've just never used anything so effective. I think especially in the wintertime, if I travel to colder places, this is something that is going to be absolutely amazing. And I was curious curious to see what other people think about this, and when I read the reviews online, people are like raving about this night treatment, and it's definitely not cheap, but you are using so little every time because a little bit goes such a long way that I am going to take a while to get through this. This is an old favorite that is working its way back into my videos. This is Origin's GinZing eye cream, which I have loved for years, but I have found myself reaching for it more. And I love this eye cream because it's really cooling, it helps with puffiness, and I love that it brightens your eyes. So there's actual like light reflective particles in this that just make your eyes look super bright and awake when you put this on. For makeup, I have really been into glowy skin. I've decided to try and stop working against my skin and work with it a little bit more because I have pretty oily skin, and for as long as I can remember, I've always tried to fight the shine on my face, and now I'm just embracing it. And I'm like, I have oily skin, my skin is going to get oily, I don't want to pile products on top of my face, so I'm just gonna work with the natural shininess that I have, and maybe I'm even gonna enhance it sometimes. Something that I have been loving is the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. This is a really great product because you can mix it in with various products like your foundation, tinted moisturizer, your regular moisturizer, even a cream blush that you have. You can use it on its own. I love using it on my eyelids, on my cheekbones. I've put this just all over my face. You can put it on your body, and it just creates a really natural looking glow, and I love it. And it's not really thick, it's not sticky. I like that it doesn't look like glitter on your face, it just looks like you have a super glowy complexion. Another thing I've been using to enhance my shininess is the Laura Mercier foundation primer. I really haven't been wearing foundation recently. I don't have any on today. I've been using this primer whether I'm wearing foundation or a tinted moisturizer or a skin tint or I'm not, because I really just love the glowy, dewy base that it gives you. So it is kind of similar to the Wonder Glow because it is creating a super glowy complexion, but the difference is that this helps keep makeup on. So it's a really great base to use. So even if I'm not using foundation, I still like using a primer because I'm probably gonna be putting on some blush or maybe some bronzer or something like that on my face, and I just want it to stay on. For a setting powder, I got the Glossier Wowder because I just couldn't resist. I'm always curious about everything that Glossier comes out with. I will say that I definitely like it. So this is the light medium shade, and this powder is super translucent. It has color to it, but when you put it on your face, it really doesn't look like anything. It's just setting your makeup and kind of blurring things over. And I love that there's a net in here to catch the product, so there's a little less mess. It really reminds me of the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation that's like this. But I also don't think it's anything super unique either. One of the reasons why I'm loving this so much is because I currently don't have a translucent powder in my routine right now except this one. But you know, the Laura Mercier one is really, really awesome. I love that powder. This is just kind of like other things that already exist. It may be a little bit cheaper than other things, so I think that that's a really great option. I think the packaging is well thought out, but I am not a fan of the brush that it came with because I think the brush is a little bit more, for me, a blush brush than it is a powder brush. I am so obsessed with the new eyebrow pencil I have been using. So it is no secret that I have been growing out my brows. I am coming up on a full year of growing them out, which I can't believe. I cannot believe it's already been that long. And I recently went in to get a consultation for micro feathering with Christy Stryker. who is like the eyebrow goddess. She put me on a growth plan because right now my brows aren't in a place where I can get the micro feathering done. If you follow me on my Instagram stories, then you know about my little eyebrow update already, but I also want to give a little debrief here too, because this has been a journey for me. Micro feathering is Christy's version of microblading, which is something that has been like all over the internet recently, and it's when people essentially get like a tattoo on their eyebrow to fill them in. But her version of it looks super natural. You can go on Instagram and see how natural it looks because she's only concentrating on the sparse areas and she's not necessarily filling in the entire brow. I think she has amazing taste and I really trust her with my brows because I've just been following her work for a while. And I went in for a consultation. She was super honest with me and said that I needed to grow out my brows a little bit more. So she put me on a growth plan, which involves coming in to get my brows touched up with her because she said that would help promote growth if we start just removing some hairs here and there. I'm using a growth serum on my eyebrows every day. And then I'm going back to her every 6 to 8 weeks for a little check-in and for a cleanup. She cleaned up my brows a little bit and then she filled them in, and I loved the pencil that she used, and this is it. I got it because I loved it so much. I was like, I love how my brows look. I need this pencil so I can do this at home. I've always been told that my eyebrow pencil should be 1 to 2 shades lighter than my actual eyebrows, which I've been doing. And she used this pencil on me, which is more of an exact match for my eyebrow color. I just really like it a lot more. So this is the Surratt eyebrow pencil in Raven. I also love how this pencil is a lot more weighted than other eyebrow pencils. I feel like it really gives you control and more precision over what you're doing. Last but not least, look who's been wearing a new perfume. This is shocking news if you watch my videos because you know that I only wear Jo Malone's Peony and Blush Suede. But I have found a scent that works with my body and doesn't smell like dirty sock water. It is Jo Malone's Star Magnolia, and it is amazing, and I'm so happy. If you don't know about my thing with scents, I don't switch up my perfume. I've been wearing the same one for years because most perfumes just change on me in a way that smells like dirty sock water, or it just smells funky and unpleasant. And it's just from the chemical makeup of my body. It's the way that it reacts to these scents and these oils that are being put on my skin. Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede has always really worked for me. It's like my signature go-to scent. I wear it every day. I love the body lotion. I love the candle. I love the perfume. And now I love Jo Malone's Star Magnolia. So this is a scent that came out for summer, and I love it because it really reminds me of summer evenings. It smells like my bedroom did when I was a kid, and that jasmine smell would be wafting up into my bedroom. It really gives me a memory of that, and I love it so much. It's just amazing. All right, so that is gonna be it for my favorites today. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I'm enjoying, and if you have any questions about anything, please leave them down below in the comments. You can also leave comments for me on Instagram or DM me on Instagram because I do check my DMs and I read my comments, so that's another place where you can go and talk to me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I have some more videos coming your way. I am gonna go stand in front of the air conditioner because I am so freaking hot right now. I hope you guys are cooler than I am wherever you are in the world, and I'm sending you lots of love. I'll see you next time. Bye. Woo! My armpits though.